Hello and welcome back to the YouTube home of the reptile goth. As always, I'm Morgan. Now, currently, Easter's coming up, so we're going to talk a little bit about why getting your child that cute little baby bunny as an Easter present on a whim may not be the best idea. Now, in years past, rabbit sales have traditionally spiked in the weeks leading up to Easter. However, some states and cities have placed bans on the sale of rabbits leading up to Easter or in the sale of commercially bred pets at all. Like California is one of those examples where pet stores are no longer allowed to sell puppies, kittens, rabbits, unless they are a rescue animal, and in that case it would be an adoption. Now, this does not immediately stop people from going out and impulse buying a baby bunny, because they're still available online from backyard breeders and websites like Craigslist. However, a reputable rabbit breeder will definitely try to talk someone out of an impulse buy and educate them before they bring a new pet home. So, some of the reasons why rabbits do end up being dropped off at shelters or rescues, or in some cases just released, is because they do grow up. Around Easter time, generally it's going to be a baby bunny that's going to be sold. They're going to be little, they're going to be cute, but around summer they're going to hit puberty and some of their more destructive habits are going to kick in. They're going to start trying to dig, chew, all of these things that are not cute anymore. And being a prey species, rabbits are kind of a hard animal to build a bond with and do require a lot of patience because they have a heightened flight response. Now, while there are no specific numbers, because rabbits are generally lumped into a group of small animals by the Humane Society and SPCA, they are considered the third most abandoned animal in the United States behind cats and dogs. This claim is supported by a study done in 2012 that surveyed abandoned animals in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. And the House Rabbit Society, an international rabbit rescue based out of California, can back up this claim because of their own data, where they note a massive spike in calls about rabbit rescues and rehomes in the 6 weeks to couple of months following Easter. Now, if you are absolutely intent on bringing your kid home a brand new baby bunny on Easter Sunday, that is perfectly fine, as long as you do your research and you are prepared for the commitment that a rabbit truly is. One of the most common misconceptions is that a rabbit is going to live 2 to 3 years, when in reality, they can live on average about 10 years, some breeds even living into their teens. So taking in a rabbit is a many-year commitment, not just a couple of years. Also, they do require quite a bit of space. A recommended cage size, if you are going the cage route, is at least 4 feet long, and in general you do want a wire bottom with a tray. However, that wire bottom may result in sores on their feet if they are not allowed enough time outside of that cage to exercise and rest their feet. And enough time out of their cage per week is going to be at least 30 hours a week, so that they can exercise and get out all of that energy. Of course, a cage is not the only option. Another popular option for rabbit owners is the use of large puppy pens in lieu of caging, because you get rid of the wire at the bottom that may hurt their feet, and they also get a little bit more space to roam when they're not being supervised. Also, you can just have them as a free-range rabbit and give them run of the house, apartment, etc. This option, however, is a little bit more supervision intense, because you have to ensure that anything that would be bad for them to chew, such as electrical wires, are up out of their reach, and any area with anything that could be potentially dangerous to them is closed off and there's no way for them to get there. Also, in the free range and puppy pen option, it's generally going to be a good idea to litter train them like you would a cat. However, in this litter situation, instead of using kitty litter, you're going to want to use some sort of like straw, because kitty litter could potentially be bad for your rabbit's respiratory system. In addition to this, rabbits have a fairly specialized diet, and while there are many rabbit foods out there on the market, it is not recommended that that make up the bulk of their diet. Ideally, they should be offered plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables and green leafy veggies on a daily basis, as well as fresh hay, and maybe supplement that with a fairly high quality, reputable rabbit diet. They're also going to need plenty of toys and stimulation, not only to keep their brain going like you would for a dog or a cat, but also because they need something safe to chew on, since they have teeth that are going to be continually growing. And when all of this is taken into account, they need plenty of time and patience from their owner, because social interaction with someone they trust is good for them. But if all of this is taken into account, a rabbit can make a wonderful pet. Just not if it's completely an impulse buy on a whim. So if you are considering just picking up a rabbit because it's cute on Easter to bring a baby bunny home, maybe sit back, do a little bit of research, think about it. As always, I'm going to post some links down in the description below with all my references and some info for you if you are considering bringing a rabbit into your life now or at any time in the future. And rabbits are great pets. I grew up with a pet rabbit myself. Just make sure you know what you're getting into, because they're not exactly a starter pet or a easy pet. They are a full-time commitment, similar to a dog or a cat. Alright, well, that's pretty much what I have for you, other than if you do bring a rabbit home, once it's an adult, get it spayed or neutered, and you can avoid some behavioral issues as well. Alright, guys. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already done so. Also remember to follow me on all my social medias. The links are down in the description below, and check out thereptilegoth.com. If you found any value in this and you would like to support the channel, assuming you have the means to do so, go ahead and check out the Patreon. Again, that link is going to be down in the description below, just like everything else. See you next time.